really put that team together. We worked with the county detectives, and we ended up making an arrest in Waterbury, Connecticut, with using the fugitive task force. He will be transported back to the borough, and we'll begin the process of then going through the steps for criminal prosecution. So the fact that we worked so hard at this and put a lot of work into it, I can't tell you how pleased I am with the Montgomery County Detective Division and the Pottstown Police Department, specifically the Pottstown Police Detective Division. We in times like this, we lean on them to do a hard job and the heavy lifting of the police department. And if you would have seen that detective division, you know, their diet is terrible right now. They're eating pizza, they're drinking sodas, they're trying to keep awake, but they really, really made Pottstown proud. And I can't tell you how proud I am of that group. And they worked hard. So, with that, I have a little statement here today I want to read to you. And you'll have to excuse me. Take my glasses off so I can see better. It says, I would like to announce that during my tenure as chief, Part 1 crimes have been reduced by 19.7% in 5 years. 19.7% Part 1 crimes. There are many factors that go into the involvement of this drop. However, the bottom line is Part 1 crimes are on a 4-year reduction. This is great news to the borough. This reduction indicates that crime is not rampant in Pottstown, regardless of what you read or see in social media. I reflect back on the 30 years as a police officer in the borough. I've seen my share of issues and problems. In this police department, we have tried to stay on the cutting edge of training and equipment. I know that for every one of you in front of me have toiled over the budget. I've tried my best to keep the goals and dreams of the police department affordable. I've strived to keep the police department relevant in today's world. This community has complex issues, and the best way to address them is with a team approach. I offer that every week since I've been chief, a group of pastors have met once a week and prayed for our community. In addition, they pray for the safety of our police officers. This is a classic example of teamwork. I've tried to make teamwork the fabric that binds this community together. So after much thought and soul searching, I've decided to leave the drop program early. This speech serves as my notice that my last day in a Pottstown police uniform will be July 6, 2018. I will leave that day at 4 o'clock. This provides council with a 90-day notice that I'm required to do by my contract. I thank you all for the opportunity to serve this community. I've enjoyed my time at the borough, and I've worn this uniform with pride. As chief, I try to guide, train, and direct both the community and my fellow officers. I will miss them. In the past, I have counseled fellow officers that you will know in your heart when it's time for you to leave. It's my time. So this warrior plans to take off his sword and lay it down. I must trust in the officers that surround me that they will seamlessly fill the gap of my departure. I offer to you my desire or my opinion as to the future direction of the police department if you so choose it. I am willing to discuss it in an executive session of where we are and where we should be in the future. With that said, I offer thanks to everybody and thank you for the opportunity to serve the borough.
Before you step down, I mentioned it to you on the way in, now let me mention it publicly. I happened to be at a meeting this morning, and someone from the DA's office told us about the pleasure they have working with your team, and that they feel it's the finest police team in Montgomery County. And you and the people you serve should know that.